Keep my settings, you turd! I said 15%! I was like, gee, I'm gonna have to turn my speakers down when I go live because I have them up really high. No, it's just Pretzel Rocks decided 91%! It's like, but 15 though. 91%! 15 is good for, you know, for chat at home. 91%! Hi everybody! How are you all doing? What is up with my camera? I'm feeling funky. I had a hard time getting out of bed, so I'm a little bit late, but hello. How are you all? I have eaten, I have a mocha. Bread Theory, thank you for being a patron of the hype for 12 months, a whole fucking year. I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here's your royal salute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can now get your very own customized coat of arms. Do exclamation point coat of arms in the chat for instructions. They look like this. Or like this. Or like this, etc. We now have a lot of people there. Did that just get turned down? Anyway, how are you guys doing? Happy Thursday. It is Thursday. Hello, it's Thursday. Yes. We got War, we got Johnsy, we got Bread Theory, we got lurkers. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. It makes me very happy to have the peoples for the chatting and the lurking and the being a part of the stream. I don't know what that accent was. It started like vaguely Russian and then transferred into Greek.
This stream was definitely, I was channeling my little Olga bird. This tiny little Greek woman, very funny, very nice. I love her very much.
I probably am doing a horrible version of that accent now, but when I worked with her, it was a little bit better. Not much, just a little bit. Also, I keep hitting my desk, which then makes my monitor wobble, which then makes my camera do this. Do like a chicken head. Shush. Or like a scorpion tail. Acha! And attack. And then that hits my Xbox 360 Connect, which is where my pet rock and my little meerkat familiars sit. And then when that happens, they go fwee and they fall over the head. Well, don't tell me in chat. I'm not gonna have that information. DM me. DM me so I can do it after stream. I'm not gonna do it right now. You are gonna be the first person. Are you the first person with a lick? Yeah, chicken head. I remember when I was in junior high, I was like, I don't know what a chicken head is. And my friends had to tell me, they were like, a chicken head, Lecta, is a girl who gives blowjobs. And I was like, oh. They're like, it's because her head goes like this. And I was like, oh. Thank you for whispering me. Now I have to stare at that purple whisper box all day. That's all right. What was I talking about? All I remember is blowjobs. When I was 17, I was a blowjob queen, picking up tips from the masters. I was so busy perfecting my art, I was clueless to what they were after. Now I'm still a blowjob queen, far more selectively. I don't make love that'd make people love me, but I don't mind sharing my gifts with the planet. We're all gonna die and a blowjob's fantastic. And I've already spent too much time doing things I didn't want to. I don't remember what the chorus line after that is. So if I want something and blah 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 blah, you can bet your black ass that I'm going to. Now I'm in your head forever. How are you all doing this morning? What do you have planned for your Thursday? And how about the rest of the week? Rest of the week, what's weekend? Tell me your tales of excitement, of the mundane, of blowjobs. No, don't tell me those, because TOS. Chicken heads, dribblers, boppers, bust downs, knobbers, elastinecks. I've never heard of any of those other ones. Dribblers is real gross. You'd think, oh, dribblers, someone who plays basketball. Could be, yes. It's not exclusive. Mine ain't worth nothing. That's not true. Every ass is sacred. It is a holy buttocks. And we shall squeeze the buttocks to appreciate its glory. At noon today, I'll be spending 4 or so hours on ladders installing cameras at a ranch. I hope you're getting good money for that, because no, that does not sound fun. I'm going to be doing Elite Dangerous shortly. Since I already have my ship over at Felicity's, my racing ship, I will be spending a bit of time doing the circuit. I'm going to try to boost and throw down my landing gear. I know Cargo Scoop is the one that was used in that video that so-and-so posted the other day, but that's supposed to, like, cut the speed in half. I don't know, we'll see. It might just end up in a lot of explosions. And then to recoup my losses and also to just have a nice, like, more chill day where I can hang out and talk to you guys a bit more. We'll do some mining, and anyone is welcome to join me for that. Do I know what we're mining or where? No. Do you have a spot you want to go to? Great. Please take the reins. I don't know how to drive this stream. If this stream were a horse, I'd know what to do. I can ride a horse. I know what to do with reins on a horse. I don't know what to do with reins on a stream. They just go... Or I use it to choke you. Okay, this has gone in an interesting direction today. It's time to diddle my mocha. Can I drink you yet? Questionable. Just like everything that comes out of my mouth. Questionable. Where's the kaboom? Soon, Lord Whaleman. Hello and welcome. How you doing? I don't know why I said welcome. I usually say welcome if I have never seen someone before. But I've seen you many times. I've seen your knees. I was gonna say butt, and I decided let's not make it sexual. Let's just make it weird. Hey Brett, how are you? What is that? Is that a fancy whip? Okay. Questionably awesome. Yay! If you can ride a horse, you can ride a stream. Hey, we've got both our breads in chat today. Bread Theory and Bread 404 and Triple Magnet. Hi. How are you all doing? We're gonna be flying around in Elite very shortly. I know it's a little bit late. Ooh, let's, while I'm sitting here, we're gonna start a Stream Raiders battle. It is a gold chest, very hard. Wink wonk. Very hard battle. I think I might put down someone a little beefy for this. Let's put down a monk. Does monk do... Wait a minute. I lied. What does monk do? Combat support. So I do 22 damage. And also heal. What about... Do I have... Ooh, artillery. My speed is low, though. I want to get some shots off. Oh, I've got a monk. 90-minute cooldown. Damage 16, speed is 1, though. Let's just go with the regular. The regular monk. Here I go. There we go. And if you would like to join, there's the link in chat. Lauren, hello. So out of it that I thought your couch was a loaf of bread. Well, I do have a slice of bread on the couch. So maybe your brain just melded the two? This is Mr. Butterhead. Say hi to Mr. Butterhead.
How?
You're in the middle of two breads. So it's a Brett sandwich. You're just screaming, Sandwich McDaddy!
Isn't he cute?
Aura Swap gave that to me. That's my mind twin. You love Mr. Butterhead? I also love Mr. Butterhead. He's very soft. Oh yeah. That tastes way too much like coffee. I've been trying to use less water, but the same amount of coffee in my little mocha pot. I think I can use even less water. So that it's like this much coffee and then this much hot chocolate. 10 out of 10 would put your head on him and you would get all that butter all over you. Hi, Toasty. Surprising no one, today started off weird because I exist. I'm just gonna enjoy some of my mocha before it is cooled down and cold. And then we'll do Elite. I'm looking forward to doing Valheim. I know I was a little bit crotchety about it yesterday. But I am excited to get into it. We maybe, possibly, at the last minute might have a guest. I'm hoping to snatch up a guest host. So I can do like me and guest host for like the first half, and then once I feel like I understand the game, potentially open it up. Or I might just be selfish and if I have a guest, just have it be me and the guest for the whole day, and then next time, if I enjoy the game, then I can be like, hey, it's a free-for-all, come in here, chat. Is it Eminem? If I could get Eminem to do anything with me, I think I would jizz myself to death. I would just be like, into the future, forever and ever and ever, and then I explode. But like, I explode and then I dry up into a husk. Milk is better for mocha. That means I have to buy milk. Wraith Dagger! Thank you for being a patron of the hype for 20 months! I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here's your royal salute! How are you doing? Figure 4. I arrive, and Lecta's glowing all over the place, so you have this effect on people. I don't know if you knew this. I think everyone else was probably too shy to tell you. How are you doing? Don't be selfish. I've been waiting forever to play Valheim with people. Okay, fine. Alright, if I have a guest, we'll do the first half. If I don't have the guest, then I'll just play by myself until I get some sort of a handle on it. But I'll say, like, if you're going to play, it has to be, like, a very co-op experience. Like, people running all over the entire map and just, like, completing everything is not going to be fun for me, because I don't know the game. Heavy cream is better? Again, that means I would have to buy heavy cream. Water is free. It comes out of my tap. Oh, I know this. All right, then. I like the confidence. So yeah, looking forward to Valheim. We're also starting Star Wars Fallen Order, which I'm very excited about. I've been waiting a long time, and now I finally have the game, so I can play it. Also, minus spoilers, we will probably see only cans next week. Bum, bum. Oh, you stole that riff from Real Big Fish. Dun, 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 dun. Bum bum ba da ba da dum bum ba da 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 dum ba ba dum. Crawl Pulps, how you doing? Fallen Order is excellent. You will not be disappointed. That's what I've heard. I've heard nothing but good things, which is wonderful. And I will force you to watch that. It's announcement video. At least a section of the announcements video. You know what? You know what? Do you know what? I'm gonna do it again. It's pinned. I know exactly where to find it. Oh, that is not. I am not sponsored by anybody. Please don't be playing ads. No ads, please. All right, I'm putting you over here because when I switch to my browser.
The crowd at EA Play.
Our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing.
Okay.
The teams are kicking ass. But, and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses?
I don't know why this makes me laugh so hard, but it does.
Hope so.
I'm
So
almost
the Star
sorry
Wars
that I'm
name
making you
is
watch this
Jedi
again.
Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
Yes.
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark time.
Okay, this is the best
Trying
part.
to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
I'm already laughing.
All right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
That's
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a
dark time. It's a bad time.
Bad time. This could just be all dark and serious.
I don't know why that makes me laugh so hard. It just does. I'm sorry. It's funny. It's just funny. I don't know why it makes me laugh like uncontrollably. It's bad time. And I quote it all the time. That was 2018. E3, 2018. It is 2021. I'm still quoting that shit. Oh. Dibs on wood chopping. Sure, whatever you want. Only cans. You heard only cans with a k sound. Is she the special guest? I fucking wish. That would be so good. I think I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face. Like, I would not be able to have her on the show. I would laugh too hard. It sounds like a nice time. It's not. He was like, yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's dark times. Bad times. I don't know why it makes me laugh so much. It's not that funny. And it's also not, like, most people are gonna watch that and be like, Lecta, that's not funny at all. Why are you laughing? And I'm like, ah! It's just funny to me. Special guest is Jesus. I would make Jesus blush. I mean, I suppose, does Jesus snoop as much as God is supposed to? Like, God is always watching. Like Santa. But with worse motives. It's to catch you being bad.
Oh, I've been so naughty. Put me on the naughty list. Send me straight to heck.
Ceiling cat is watching you masturbate. Ah! Is that like the really cracked out looking one? That looks like it came out of Dark Souls or something? What is that from? I've only seen the meme. Aren't they the same or something? It depends on what religious text you follow. It's confusing if you're Catholic. Catholicism is very confusing to me. Ceiling cat is best cat. I prefer a cat that wants to cuddle. Whatever the current impression you did might beat the OnlyFans when you did yesterday. What did I do yesterday? I don't remember. Once it's out of my mouth and it's been like between 5 and 60 seconds. I don't remember it anymore. My brain is selective in that manner. Catholicism has a lot of rules. A lot of religion has a lot of rules. A lot of religions have a lot of rules. Even Buddhism, like there's... I studied... What class did I take? I took some class on religion and culture and blah blah blah. Or maybe it was specifically a Buddhism class. But I learned that, like, from what little I knew, I was like, oh, how can you have different, like, sects? How can you have different ideas about what Buddhism is? Like, it just seemed very simple to me, very straightforward. And likewise, if someone, like, if all they knew about Christianity, this is my blanket umbrella term, was the Ten Commandments, they'd be like, okay, that makes sense to me. Got it. I understand this religion now. No, apparently different monks and different groups of monks have different ideas of how to put the rules into practice and like what's okay, what's not okay, which obviously makes sense. Like, once you're, you know, an adult with critical thinking skills. But I was just a doofus in college, so I didn't know shit. Can't put it into words. Gotta clip it. Gotta clip it so you can be like, this, Lecta, you did this. Otherwise, none of us know. Not that I'm not trying to, like, make more work for you. I trust you that I did something yesterday with some sort of weird voice. I am certain of that. But yeah, I do an approximation of that voice, just it comes out. It just comes out, like most of the words out of my mouth. They go, wee! Hey, J-Post, how you doing? You know what? I don't feel like I want to fly around. I'm having fun just talking to you guys, so... I'm gonna start, instead of doing the flight assist off circuit, why don't I change the title here? Cause F this in its poopy head hole. I tried to make it less aggressive, and I think I just made it more aggressive. Saw that the Space Story Game Kickstarter funded. Yeah! A Long Journey to an Uncertain End got funded. I'm very, very excited. Because I was worried there for a hot second, and then it, like, shot up. So, good job, team. We did it. That was a face. I don't... I remember what I did. You want to see a really interesting face? I'm gonna boot up Elite while we do this. I just gotta find it in my food libraries. It's called Old Man Plastic Surgery, and it goes like this. It goes like this. It's hard to do. Did you enjoy Old Man Plastic Surgery? Why is someone's face all poopy? No! I don't ask questions. Hey, Prime Operative, how you doing? There's Nightmare Fuel. You're welcome. Don't make a gif of that and share it on the internet. I need more easily shareable stuff. So that people say, that's fucked up and weird, I want to be there. But also, I don't want to have to do the work for it. I need to outsource this shit. Almost an Ernest face. I'm a little too young for Ernest. I know of Ernest, though. Ernest is like the Pee Wee Herman of the olden times. And someone's gonna be like,
Lecta, that's not accurate! I fucking hate you, they're very different!
Hi, Ayakoa, how are you doing? I'm doing alright today. We're hanging out, we're booting up Elite Dangerous, I'm drinking my mocha. I gotta move my face. I just gotta find my face for moving purposes. BRB photoshopping that face onto Thomas. You know, it'd be really funny if you Photoshop that face onto the Thomas, like me in the Thomas that I made, so that it's got like multiple layers of nonsense. So yeah, I was gonna do some flight assist off flying, but I'm enjoying talking to you guys, and that takes way too much focus. So I'd rather hop back to, good. Hop back into Scoomy! Oh, fuck diddly-oso. It was lagging, and I alt-tabbed. Don't be broken, please! There we go. I need to get into the game. So we're gonna go mining today. I don't have a specific spot or place to go mining. Why am I yelling? The microphone is right here. It's right here. I'm cradling it. Just like I would cradle your feet. I chose feet instead of balls, but of course my first thought was like, balls. Because balls are funny. And I'm like, Lex, you gotta stop making everything sexual. I'm just like, my brain goes, no, it's funny. Sex is funny. Genitals, hilarious. I didn't make a clip, but remind me later. I'm not gonna remember anything later. It's Friday Eve, whoop whoop. I wish there was an easier way to get my ship to stay here. Like, what happens if I explode? What are my options? Genitals are hilarious. Like, I want if I could keep my eagle here, that would be great, and then I can just take my explorer back and forth. Glad you're in the office by yourself. You mean you don't want to share my wisdom of genitals are hilarious with everyone? Send your DM to remind you to remind me. GP. I don't know what to do with you, sir. Normalize healthy sex. Be less puritanical. Yes. I mean, that's why I don't let people make jokes about, like, sex toys, using inappropriate items for sex toys. I don't like that joke, because sex ed, good sex ed, is so hard to come by that I know there's gonna be one fucking idiot that, like, takes it literally. I'm very passionate about quality sex ed and, you know, being sex positive and all of that sort of stuff. So, like, that's one thing that I do not like it being joked about. You know, because that's not necessarily information that everybody has. So, I don't want to accidentally misinform somebody. You know. Normalize polyamory. Woo! Yes. I should... You know what's funny? I outed myself before I outed myself. Remember when I played Later Daters? And I don't mean this last time, I mean the one time before that. And I got super excited that they let you have a poly relationship in that game. And I, like, got up out of my chair and, like, screamed and ran around the room. Maybe that was an indicator. I was in therapy, okay? I was trying to work it out. I was trying to figure it out for myself. I remember. Are you Pepperidge Farms? 'Cause you remember. You can't leave a ship. No, I can't just leave a ship. If I could just leave a ship and then respawn, I think my only other option would be to explode. Because I think I could get a Sidewinder. But no, because then that would scrap this ship. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Anyway. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna get my... whatever ship I used for mining. I actually don't remember. It's not the Chieftain. That's for combat. Python? I think it was a Python. Hey, Karate Walrus. How have you been? You know what? Fuck it. I'll do one. I'll do one lap. I will do a single lap. Because I'm, like, right here. Fuck it! Because I don't want to lose my muscle memory. for it. And we had such good progress. Like, I'm really proud of myself. I took a clip of me doing a good job because I was like, nobody clipped it. Nobody wanted to show anybody that I did a good job flying. Also, it's a good way to wake up. I feel fairly awake now because you guys are lovely. Oh, I am so not in a good spot. I think I saved it. Saved it! Ooh, shamanitely. Shamanitly? Okay. Whee! We exploded! I bonked my head because I didn't go fast enough. I'm not awake yet. Not awake yet. But that wasn't too bad. That is one of the, that is the harder part, to go around this and then do the proper, like, precise angle and boost upward and also left. It's like, I know in theory what I have to do. See, I could choose the Sidewinder, but that would mean that this ship gets scrapped if I don't repurchase it right now. Isn't the transport ship option still around? I guess that's true. I could fly back in this ship. Just like Intercourse. Just like Intercourse. And then take a different ship. Fly it to over here. Because you have to select, you can't say... Like, if I'm at Felicity, I can't say, hey, send my ship over... Oh, I didn't hit confirm. Bear, thank you for that. Sticking your viewers in here for the Intercourse. Appreciate it. Some nice morning Intercourse. Good way to start the day. To finish my sentence, don't distract me. How dare you? What was I saying? Oh, you have to be at the location to send your ships. You distracted yourself! Yes, that's probably true. What about therapy and video? What? So a video game helped you realize. I kind of love that idea. I mean, I had a pretty good idea of it. It had been something that I was trying to figure out. It took me about a year to solidify. Because it's not... Poly is not something that is super... out there in terms of, like, the public eye. Like, unless someone's told you about polyamory, or if it's something that you came across in the course of your life, like, it's not, you know, prevalent in media or just in day-to-day life in a lot of places. So, like, yeah, I knew about the 60s and, like, free love and all that. Go figure that I was obsessed with that when I was little. Should have been an indicator, but I didn't know what, like, free love actually meant, because I was a naive little child, and I did not know what the Intercourse meant. Where am I going? I should probably plot a course, huh? I'm gonna go pick up my mining ship. If you guys would like to mine with me, meet me at the Ass Garage. Or tell me where you would like to mine, and I will meet you there. What is this ship, and why is it over here? Excuse me, who are you? My Python is over there. Okay, so actually we're going over here then. Why is my Python over here? Isn't that my mining ship? I'm fairly certain that's my mining ship. Is there a way to tell what's on my ship over here? And I guess we can just go to it. I must have been mining. And then I logged out, but then how did I leave this ship over there? How did that work? So yeah, just to give you my little rundown, it was something that I had been considering, but I didn't know if it was just something that I was entertaining because of my situation at the time, and the only way to really know is to, like, try it. It's one of those to see if it works for you. So between going into therapy to figure out if poly was something that I think would actually work for me and not just in a, oh boy, wouldn't it be nice kind of a way. So between that and the game too, but like that was very close to me being comfortable applying that label to myself. Comfortable meaning I just didn't want to lie about it. I didn't want to be like, I'm poly, and then be like, no, I actually I fucking lied. And I read this really great book called Opening Up, and that taught me a whole lot. So between that and therapy and, yeah, the game too, but mostly the other stuff. Not that games can't teach people things or have them realize things about themselves. Definitely can. Mario shouldn't be your therapist. He shouldn't even be your plumber. Shamanitly. I don't know what that meant, but it meant something. I'm gonna start playing Astrologaster! Excellent! I've forgotten almost everything from your playthrough, so it should be nice and blind. I'm so excited for you. I loved that game so much. I don't think I'd even heard the term polyamory until a couple years ago. Right, and like, I had some friends who were poly, but like it was a new thing to me, even a few years ago. It was so unusual in terms of like just seeing it in practice that I never considered that it could be a thing that I could do. Or that I could be. You know, it's a weird disconnect, right? Because our culture and our media is very monogamous. It's very, very monogamous, and I felt like I was a fucking monster for most of my life because I had feelings for multiple people at the same time. Turns out that that's normal and okay. Turns out that is normal and that is fine, and there's nothing wrong with you. But yeah, I could have avoided so much guilt growing up. Like, I was just like, oh fuck, I'm just the worst person. Because our media is like, if you have feelings for more than one person, like, what the fuck's wrong with you? What are you doing? It's, you know, the stupid love triangle thing, like, she must pick one. Will she pick the vampire or the werewolf? It's fucking stupid. That doesn't work for everybody. Monogamy works for some people, and that's fine and great. You go be monogamous and be happy. But if you continuously, throughout your life, ever since you are a very small child, and, like, you have feelings for multiple people forever, like, that's always a thing that you run into, you might not be monogamous. I think more people are poly than they think. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, yes, hard agree. Problem is we've had Judeo-centric ideas of nuclear family for hundreds of years. Yes, exactly. What are you mining for? I don't know. Didn't realize I was poly until I lived in Atlanta, which has a strong poly support community. Oh, that's cool. My realization came when I started dating a poly person. Well, that'll help. I don't know anyone IRL who's poly, even though I only have a couple of friends who are poly. We've got a lot of people in this community. Sorry, I'm catching up. The thing with poly is that it seems to be a word with a quite simple definition. It's more of an umbrella. Like if you say Christianity, that is a large umbrella for a lot of different things. I find it so hard to understand how it works in real life, probably since it's not really normalized. For anyone who is curious to learn about polyamory, whether you think you might be or whether you know for a fact you're monogamous or not, like just from a learning standpoint, I really highly recommend Opening Up by Tristan Taormino, Taormino, I think. I think that's their last name anyway. It is a wonderful book that goes through a bunch of different versions of poly and like what it can look like. And the reality is like much like gender, it's fluid. And there's no, like, it's not a strict definition. Like you can take a little bit from here, a little bit from there, whatever works for you and whatever feels accurate to your. It's going to be different from relationship to relationship. That's the basic of it. Saying poly is just the umbrella term. My initial exposure to poly would have been in junior high, reading a fiction book set in a Middle Eastern culture. Then from there, Wheel of Time series during high school. You know, I never thought about that, but you were so right. The Green Sisters. I've been re-listening to the first few books. I say re-listening. Listening to them, I read them with my eyeballs the first time. I never even thought about it that way, but duh. I mean, I had the thought while I was listening to it, but I was at work and it, like, exited my brain immediately. I was like, I would have been a green. Because I always thought I would have been a blue sister, you know, like... But hearing the definitions of the sisters, I was like, no, I probably would have been a white sister. Whatever. The ones that are the healers. Or yellow, I forget. It's been like a couple of months. I don't remember anymore. And not understanding why people can't have more than one relationship, followed by years of being monogamous. Oh, oof. And ending up in the local kink community being, oh, I get it now. Followed by reading The Ethical Slut. Yeah, I think The Ethical Slut is referenced in the book I mentioned a bunch. Huge stigma around polyamory as well. I think it depends on where you are. Definitely not in this area where I live, in like Portland, Seattle, Pacific Northwest. Please don't give me Twilight flashbacks. That was on purpose. Good time with the doctors. Aw, that's nice. I'm glad that they're accommodating. Why the hell did you have to bring Twilight? Everyone should be happy with their love life as long as others aren't harmed. Yeah, it's just like kink. It's like anything else that we talk about in here. As long as it makes you happy and like it's consensual with anyone else involved, who gives a shit? Do whatever the fuck you want. Just because I'm in this chat doesn't mean I'm friends with most of these people. Ouch, Bear! Jeez, I'm crow! Many forms of polycules, primary, secondary partners, yeah. There's solo polyamory? That one blew my little tiny mind. I was like, oh, you can like live by yourself forever and like basically be single but like casually date multiple people. I was like, that sounds awful and I never want to do it. The extrovert in me was like, alone forever! And it's not really alone, but like eventually I want someone around who I can interact with on a daily basis, you know? But that's me, and I understand that there are people who are very much not like me who that would work for. Hey, Iron Nymph! Feeling heaps better than past. How's space? We haven't gotten nowhere. Green Sisters, oh yeah, the Aiel. Rand's relationships, I don't remember. We haven't gotten to Rand being relationshipy yet. Domani culture. Yellow is the healers. Yeah, I would probably be a yellow with green tendencies. In the American South, oof. Ugh. Polesana. That means I'm very sorry in terms of sympathy. Not in, So was there a way to tell whether, 16 jumps, that's a very far ways away. So if you want to join me for mining, get into the bubble or find a spot for... Oh, there's a planet there. Hello, planet there. I thought I was out of... That's no good. I thought I was out of atmosphere. Let's fix that. Okie dokie. So we're gonna go mining, but I have to get to my mining ship. It'll take me a little bit. Don't forget about Stream Raiders. Is the battle ready? The battle's ready to begin. I didn't even hear it. Alright, as soon as I'm out of this next jump. Thank you for reminding me. I didn't hear it go off. I was busy in my brain trying to sound smart and stuff. I was trying to help teach people. I need continuous cuddles, no solo poly for me. Exactly, John C. Yes. My boss jokes. She's more like my big sister than like we don't have a boss-employee relationship. Like if she tells me to do something, I'll do it because you know, it is still a job. but like she knows all my business. She knows all my business. I know all her business. It's like a whole thing. It's fantastic. Let's go to Stream Raiders. But yeah, she jokes that I'm like Puppy Fred. If you don't know Puppy Fred, he's a King Charles Spaniel. King Charles Cavalier. That's the one. Let's haste up. And so he's like, feed me, pay attention to me, pet me, hold me, feed me again. Like, look at me, hi, hello, I am Fred. Hello, I am Fred. You know, like, that's Fred's energy, and it's so me. It's like, I can get to work and like, give him pets and kisses and hug him. And then I'm like, okay, I gotta get to work. And he just like looks at me like I've betrayed him 2 seconds later. Like, you didn't look at me at all. I'm like, listen, I know the feeling, but I gotta work. So we joke that I am a King Charles Cavalier. Because it's essentially the same. Feed me, hold me, and like, you know, cuddle me. Like, that's, feed me and cuddles. Like, that's what I need. All the time, constantly. There's never too much. There is never too much. There is only not enough. I guess there can be also a good level of it. We'll be semi-realistic. Continuous cuddles are the dream, right? Would we be doing Discord voice? No. We're just mining. We don't need to be talking to each other. Oh, you want a wood flute solo? Give me just a second. Who dis? Ooh, a giant troll. How about this lad? Just for funsies. Just cuz. Play that wood flute, funky white girl. Oh yeah. Oh, that is not something I want to put in my mouth. Both and I don't have a boss employee relationship either. That's true. That's Brett and I. I'm like his big sister too. Yes, I did. Yay! Came for the space game, stayed for Polytalk and Wood Flute Ska. Yeah! Do you want weird shit? This is where you come for weird shit. You don't see a captain either? Okay, the last time JP told me that, he was wrong. I will check. I dragged the Mystic Rogue! I did it. Girl. Targets enemy archers. Is that gonna be helpful? I don't know why I didn't put it down. Maybe JP, you... Oh, because I was trying to place it exactly where JP put his unit. So it probably said, no, you can't put that there, but I had plopped it. So it's JP's fault. That's what we are supposed to take away from this. So it's JP's fault. Queen of the weird shit. Woo! Is your poop purple? I'm the queen of that! Weird shit! Both those grounds must be heavy. They're made of feathers and leathers. You might think that that also makes me queen of kink, but that's Mildred. Feathers and leathers sound kinky. Ha! I knew it. I fucking knew it. Do I know my chat or do I know my chat? We're gonna go mining as soon as I get to my mining ship, which is a little bit away from here. I didn't scoop enough. Hey, Uncle T, how are you doing? Oh! So chat, I know we have movie time this Saturday, so I was going over the schedule, but I forgot to mention, after stream on Saturday, Valheim stream, for which the second half of it, I said at least part of it, the later part of it will be a co-op-y thing, as long as you don't, like, do all the stuff without me. Keep in mind that I'm new to the game. So after Valheim, we're gonna have movie time. Anyone is welcome to join the movie time. That we'll start the actual movie at 3 p.m. Pacific, because that'll give me time after stream is over to get food and water and use the bathroom and all that good stuff, and just kind of like take my broadcaster hat off and let my brains fall out. Alright, I'll get you in just a second, JP. And then after the movie, I will be going to the Poke Crawl. What's the Poke Crawl, Lecta? It is a Pokemon-themed bar crawl that happens every PAX East. But Lecta, quarantine! Yes, we're doing it digitally. If you follow pint-sized pub crawls on Twitter, they have a Discord. We're doing a virtual version, and it's all for charity, is the important bit. So it's free to attend. We recommend a donation of some amount, you know, because it's to raise money for Child's Play. It's harder to do in a virtual space, but anything helps. So if you want to come hang out with us and get a little drunk, or, you know, just have soda and laugh at the drunk people, go for it. Or you want to get high and eat the cookies? Go for it. But we'd love to have you. You must be of drinking age in your country. So whatever the drinking age is, you must be that old or older. You cannot even be in the Discord if you are not of legal drinking age, so don't try it. Most of you should be, since this is an 18+ chat anyway. But there might be some people between 18 and 20. There might be lurking, who are based in the US. 3 minutes late and feeding puppy lunch and she's furious. How can this dog tell time better than me? I think that's a built-in feature. You drink all your champagne? Well, you still got time to pick up more. I'm gonna go get wine, I think. I'm gonna either get wine or see if I can nab some Miller High Life. I just want some shitty beer or some wine. Like, I don't want to get crazy drunk. Because we gotta play Star Wars the next day, so I don't want to get super, super wasted. Virtually is the only way I can join, so in this sense I've been benefiting. Well, I'd like to see some virtual, or like 1 or 2 virtual events so that people who can't travel to the US can still take part. Or who can't travel, period, can take part. But it's definitely a lot easier to incentivize and to raise money when you're out and about. Also, I need to be out and about. Like, I need it! 18+ in chat, physical age, yes. That you have been alive on the planet for 18+ years. Oh shit, JP, I'm sorry, I didn't add you. Your controls didn't import. Oh, good. A charity pub crawl for kids. I don't support getting kids drunk. Hey! Leonard's the only drunk one here. We talked about this the other day. I'm not getting children drunk. We're just raising money for children while we adults are drunk. Optionally drunk. Being drunk is not a requirement. Waiting for drunk. No, the children are not drunk. That's when we hand them over to Child Protective Services. If you ever want free shitty beer, I have a near unlimited supply of free shitty beer. What? How is that possible? I'd also be so wasted all the time. Miller/Coors though. I like Miller. Specifically High Life. I'm very partial to High Life. High Life is my favorite not craft beer. I love it. I enjoy it. It makes me happy. PBR being a close second. PBR is pretty okay. And besides, I'm not gonna turn my nose up at free beer, right? Unless it's Stella Artois, in which case I don't want it. It tastes like Ballsack. Like Ballsack and Feet had a really smelly baby. And I don't want it. I don't want to drink the smelly baby. I don't want to. Roommate works at a local distributor. Oh, cool. Hey, Wormy, how you doing? They're kind of like juice. Chauncey, no. Naughty, naughty.
Fuel scooping complete.
When things go past date, he can bring it home. Nice. Don't attend the pub crawl if you can't handle an Uncle T with poor decision making. Isn't that all drunk people? Pretty much? I don't know that anyone looked at someone who's gotten drunk and been like, you know what, I bet they make great decisions. I don't think that's a thing. Heartburnily. That's quite specific. I am doing my goof juggler best. I'm so glad that we coined the term goof juggler the other day. It's so funny and so apt. It's so apt. 5 cases? That's ridiculous. All of my decision making is fantastic when I'm drunk. Okay. Share with us some of your excellent drunken decisions. I'm not saying that drunk people can't accidentally make good choices. Like, there was one time I actually decided to go to sleep instead of staying up and drinking more. And I was like, wow, that doesn't sound like me at all. What the hell kind of alternate timeline did I slip into there? That never happens. If there are still people to hang out with, I'm not going to bed. Fuck that shit. Just like intercourse. I'm gonna start a savings account. Wormy, thank you for that, host. BRB off to juggle my goof. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uncle Travis does a real good juggling of the goof. Surprised people still hang out with me after pub crawls. Same. It's all in good fun. I don't think that anyone has done anything to warrant shunning. Ugh. Fleck and I got drunk together would just stay up forever. Yes, we've determined this. I would literally just have to fall asleep due to sheer exhaustion. That's been me before. A couple of New Year's ago. I was so excited to be around people that it was like 6 in the morning. We'd been up all night, and like, I'm not used to staying up that late. I think that was... I had started floral design at that point, so I was getting up at 5:30 regularly. So I had gotten up at 5:30 that morning, gone to work, and then gone up to Seattle, if I remember correctly. And so I had been awake from 5:30 in the morning till 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, been up for 24 hours, and like, people were just like sitting on the floor, hanging out and talking, and I was so desperate to still be a part of things, and like, because my poor little extrovert self had been so starved for interaction, that I passed out just out of tiredness, not passed out drunk. I mean, I had been drinking, so I was also drunk, but I was just so tired. I fell asleep on the floor, and they kept being like, like to go sleep in the bed. I was like, no, I'm awake, it's fine. I'd be like, no, it's fine. And then immediately fall back asleep just on the floor in between everyone else who was having a conversation. But it was just very comforting because I'd like sort of wake up a little bit and hear people talking around me and be like, this is nice. And then I'd just go back to sleep. And then when I finally got into bed, and it was like 7 in the morning. I was like, all right, I'm gonna actually try to sleep. Everyone else has gone to sleep now. And Will came in, laid on the air mattress, and we just instead of talking more, we had a nice talk about being extroverts. Hey Brady, how you doing? Best friend to have when I'm drunk, super friendly, tell everyone how cool they are. Hell yeah, that's my jam. Back when bars were a thing that you could go to, I would go out with my brother, and then he would get all like, he gets really quiet when he's drunk, and he'd be like, okay, I'm done here. He just like gets to a certain point of drunk and goes home, and I'd be like, there's so many people, and I would not go home. And I would just go meet everyone in the bar. And the bar is packed. It's a Saturday night. It's fucking packed. Like, nuts to butts, as Fred would say. And I'm just like, I'm going to make friends with every person in this bar. That's just how I am every weekend. Not every weekend, but every time I was there. Oh, you're fine, Uncle T. You flatter people when you're drunk? I'm an introvert. I run out of energy for people, so I have to get away. I know that there are people like that. I am not. Barely drink, so I've never had the opportunity to make bad drunk decisions and don't plan to. I mean, that's smart. I just enjoy it too much. I just go fucking wee! I'm so not an introvert. I was gonna say I'm so anti-introvert, but that makes it sound like I'm against introverts. I'm not. And if you go wander off because you need to get away from people, that is totally fine. Just tell me. Or you will find me interrupting your solace and being like, just want to make sure that you're okay. I can't tell if you're in here trying to be alone, or if you're like standing in a corner away from everyone else. I will come up to you and be like, I can't tell if you just feel like you're not welcome, or if you're like waiting for someone to bring you into the conversation, or if you're on purpose having some alone time. Either one is fine. I just want to make sure that you feel included and welcome. And if you say, no, Lecta, I'm being an introvert, go away, I'll be like, okay. I'll just wander off. Who can speak to better than me? An extreme extrovert. I'm always an extreme extrovert. I don't have an off switch for extrovert. It doesn't exist. It's always on full blast. Like, fire hose of extrovertism. Constantly. Yes, you have to update them with your battery status. Exactly. Just let me know, so that I know, because I'm not inside your head. I don't know what you're thinking or feeling. Because otherwise, I might worry that something's wrong, that someone did something bad, and that you're upset. So don't make your extroverts wonder. Just tell them. And we'll be like, okay, see you when you're ready. Bye. I find that, especially on the internet, finding other people who are extroverts is very difficult. Like, when I became a part of the day-night community, I think there was exactly one other person who was an extrovert. Everyone else was an introvert. Everybody else. There was a single other extrovert. I can't even remember who they are. Because it's been that long. Everyone else, introvert. need time to themselves to recharge. And I'm just like, wait, everybody come back, no, huh? You know, I'm that bitch who used to stay up on Thursdays until it was no longer Thursday and very much Friday at like 7 in the morning. Just still in a Google Hangout. Just blah 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 blah. Hello, other person. Blah 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 blah. Can't stop. That's interesting, Wormy. I never thought about needing to learn how to feel in social situations. I know the Nuggets, my half-siblings, the middle one is homeschooled. But they also make sure that he's not only interacting within the family, like he does scouts and sports and this and that and the other thing. I don't know if he's still homeschooled. I mean, quarantine aside. I don't know. But yeah, they make sure that he goes and interacts with other kids. Also, he wasn't always homeschooled, but they just found out that like he learns better in that environment than being at a traditional school. Oh, am I here? Oh, hey, I'm here. Cool. Where's my ship? Where the hot damn is my ship? I have no idea. I gotta figure it out. System map. Show me on the system map where your ship is. It's here! Okie dokie. Late Night Thursdays sounds familiar. Those were the good old times. Now I'm too fucking tired to do that shit. Maybe once in a blue moon. Not that I didn't do any had church friends. I mean, that's... From my experience, having church friends is a little different. A couple of homeschooled friends. That's also a little different, probably. Saw sometimes brothers and sisters friends, but it wasn't a regular thing. Yeah, this is like a regular thing, like at least weekly. Pretty introverted, but I have rare case when I do get close to someone, I don't tend to experience the usual power drain that I usually get around anyone else, kind of like feeding on their extrovert energy. The AOL days. Well, it's at 5 a.m., suppose I should go to bed. The AOL days for me was like elementary and junior high. I was not staying up till 5. Not until my Neverwinter Nights days. Then I was staying up super late. Because online role-playing, guys, it's the best! These days, I'm just super exhausted all the time. And it's not that I'm not still an extrovert, it's that virtual interaction is not a substitute when you're an extrovert. It's like, if you're really itchy, and all you can do is poke at, like, really hard on one spot. But, like, let's say your whole arm is itchy, and you can only scratch right here. That's, like, the difference between... That's virtual interaction for an extrovert. To put it in a really weird metaphor, like, virtual interaction does not cut it. Not anywhere close. So I've just found myself exhausted all the time, no matter what I do. Which means, like, that doesn't mean that I don't want to hop on a call, but I only want to be in places where people are familiar with me, so that I don't have to do interested face. You know, I can let my face drop and I can look angry or annoyed or irritated, and they just know that I'm tired, you know? Or, you know, I can just be. I can be like a pale lump in comparison to my normal self. because they're that familiar with me. Wait, is this a surface landing? Wait, just a hot dam. Excuse me? So that limits, I think it's meant to be here. I don't think my ship is parked on the surface. Oh, yeah, it's here. I just selected the wrong thing. So yeah, like, as much as I might want to hang out with people, I'm too fucking tired. That's why I don't talk as much in other streams anymore, which makes me sad, because I used to be like, it doesn't matter if no one else is talking, I am filling that chat, I am finding conversation. I'm too tired to do that shit now. I don't want to have to. So, like, I want to go interact with other communities, but I find myself going to the same spots just because I don't have to think about it. Like, there's an amount of shorthand that I can use with people who know me well enough. Does that make sense? I'll check chat. I'll catch up with you guys in just a second. I just want to make sure that I don't loop of shame. I'm hoping that once quarantine lifts that that'll be better, because then I can, hey, guess what? I can interact with regular humans, and I can refill my extrovert batteries, finally. So then I can have energy to, you know, just hop in a voice chat and hang out with whoever shows up. You know, because I'm tired. Hey, No Name, how you doing? This does not look like the entrance. There's no hole there. Where is hole? Is it on the other side?
Hello? Please show me your hole.
And before anyone starts with the, look, that's where the arrows are. Yeah, no shit, I can't see them. Haha, found you. Hey, Scarlett, how you doing? Like I said, guys, I will catch up with all of your comments as soon as I've docked. But I gotta make sure I don't float off into space here. And then I'm gonna hop in my mining ship. If you would like to go mining with us, feel free. I gotta figure out where to go, unless someone has a suggestion. I'm assuming there has to be something close if I'm in a mining ship here. Alright, cool. Gotta start going forward. Whee! I'm pretty much in line, though. But, girl, you are going way too fast. I'm gonna pop my landing gear so that I don't go so fast. I'm still at over 200. Lo. Alright, landing gear deployed. Excellent. I still gotta slow way the fuck down. This ship goes very fast. I'm actually gonna take my stuff out of engines, my pips out of engines, so that they are less responsive. That'll also help slow me down and give me a little bit more control and less speed. Or at least it feels that way. I don't know if that's accurate. Alright, I see 19! Woo! Which still says it's behind me. I swear, that the thing that tells you where your landing pad is fucking stupid and broken. I hope that they add something that just functions a little bit better, you know? No, not backwards. Oh, I am not there yet. See? It says it's behind me. It is clearly not behind me. I see it. With mine eyeballs. With mine very own eyeballs. It's behind you. You are full of turds. Full of lying turds. The turds of lies. Bam! him! Oh, come on, you asshole Mongol. That was so spot on. You lying to me. Alright, let me catch up with what you guys were saying while I was flying around. Now I'm too tired to do that shit. Same, miss those days, but I can't do it anymore, yeah. Internet was a savior, having folks from all over the world to talk to wasn't the same thing as in-person socializing. That's true. Used to be a social introvert or something like that. I did amazing in social situations, but always ended up isolated on my own in between. I'm not sure what you mean by in between. When we say introvert or extrovert, it simply means how do you gain energy? And depending on your answer, that means you're an introvert or an extrovert. So if you are an introvert, you gain energy by being alone. You might love being in social situations. You know, being an introvert doesn't mean that you don't like being around people or that you are bad at interacting with other people. You might be the life of the fucking party, but maybe you can only handle being around other people for a few hours, and then you're too tired, you need to go recharge. Your batteries are drained by being around other people, and they recharge by being alone. Extroverts are the opposite. I can be by myself. I am more than happy to do activities completely by myself. I'm very independent, but that drains my energy. So I need to be around other people because that's how I gain energy. It refills my batteries. Impossible to do in quarantine, but you know. Now that my disability actively prevents me from social situations, that flexibility has been great. I'm glad it works for you. As an introvert, I find virtual interaction easier than in person. I guess because you can choose to engage when you have the energy rather than in a social setting, like physically, it's a lot harder to go, like, find ways to distance yourself. Shorthand me daddy! Exactly. Like, Toasty, you and the New World crew got to see a lot of shorthand Lecta, which is very much the same, but it feels different for me. I don't know why that makes sense, but it's hard to express in words. But like, we were hanging out till the early mornings, and I was getting very, very tired. So just, you saw what low energy Lecta is like. Low energy Lecta is still pretty energetic. I always know where the hole is. Never miss. It's like a superpower. Everyone's taint thanks you. Drink your coffee, Lecta. Also, really bad at keeping in touch online. I am so bad at keeping in touch. I'm horrible at keeping in touch with people. Which is shitty for an extrovert. I'm just bad at it. Like, I have to keep a to-do list of, hey, contact this person. Text them back. Or like, you know, email so-and-so. Like, I will literally write it on my to-do list. I know that there's a Stream Raiders battle. I just want to see chat before it scrolls away. So many people who I adore whose company I would actively seek out in a social situation don't talk to at all online. Yeah. That's like my college friends. I joke that Dota's my longest relationship, but really it's my friends from college. We're like, I wouldn't say we're not friends, we just don't talk ever. Granted, you know, they're married and have kids now, but so they're a little busy. But every now and again, I'll text them and be like, hey, I'm thinking about you, how you doing? And like when we're in person, you know, there's no like distance between us. We're just like back to being goofballs together. On my way to my ship, but I have 30 jumps left. Well, it'll take me a while, so. I can only see them after asking for a permit. I'm looking at the behind. It's hard to focus on arrows because they're not really visible. That's true, yes. But you know how people like to troll me. Utopia Heart, hello and welcome. This does have a VR version, yes. Really bad at keeping in touch with someone unless it's happening regularly. I just forget that they exist. Well, and especially when you know so many people, like especially because we all live on the internet, we know so many people. It's really hard to like, that's a full-time job trying to like check in with every person, you know? Lack of energy makes it hard to get a lot done of whatever you plan to do outside of stream. I don't do anything outside of stream. I said yesterday morning, I didn't mean for this to slip out, but it did. I was like, it's a miracle that I get out of bed and feed myself. So that's about as much energy as I have. And sometimes, like, what was that, Monday or Tuesday? I woke up at 7, you know, my normal wake up time. I stayed in bed till almost 2 p.m. I was like, I guess I should go eat something. Solid blip is ahead. It's up and down, that's right. I forgot. Used to be an extrovert, now I'm an introvert. Low energy Lecta, lol. Low energy Lecta had little problems hunting bunnies. Hey! Yeah, I needed to for Quest. Marriage, ew. I don't think marriage is ew. I have ADHD, so that doesn't mean I'm hyperactive. I just have a very short attention span. And when I do pay attention, I'm hyper-focused. And don't want to break focus unless it's absolutely necessary. I've heard that, yes. I've heard that. Why am I looking over here? I need Starport services. I'm very distractible when I have no focus recently, but I think that's another side effect of quarantine. I normally don't have problems focusing, but like I can't, even when I'm watching Dota, which is something I fucking love to do, it's really hard for me to only watch Dota. Like I start clicking around, I'll like open Twitter, close Twitter. Like I think if I just sat with my silly putty and kept my hands busy, it'd be easier, but I have no focus these days. And when I'm streaming, because I'm keeping my attention on, battles! See what I mean? I'm forgetful more than anything. Alrighty, here we go! I want a spell. I like the haste. Haste Midori! Let's go! I want this man's giant troll, you're going down! I'm gonna wreck your face! Or I'm gonna wreck whoever's face that was. I think I'm doing something? Get him, slice, slice. Yes, slice them. Who is that? Little pigmans. That's cute. Cannot just stay in bed, have to get up and do things. Yay, depression! This is what happens when you stick an extrovert in quarantine for over a year. I say over a year. It wasn't over a year. That's a slight exaggeration. For a year. And my outlet was going and running. Okay, so we can do a bronze chest and a gold chest, or we can do a silver... Let's do silver gold. Silver gold, then purple. Because I need to kill towers, and I still haven't been able to do that yet. Your bowels eventually get you out of bed. See, what happens is I'll go to the bathroom, and then I just go right back into bed. I'm like, nope. I want the fast mans. I'm gonna go ahead and just do an archer. See if I can't get some hits on a tower. Alrighty, back to Elite Dangarus. I'm so happy for you, JP. Now let's get my Python. Yeah, this is my mining ship. I don't know how it ended up here. How did my mining ship end up here? By itself. Everybody! Utopia Heart, if you don't mind sharing with us, because I know a lot of our friends here also have ADHD. Do you have any good like resources or methods to either help you attain focus or to break out of focus. Sorry to put you on the spot, I'm just curious. Hey, Phoenix Blue, how you doing? I wonder if there's anyone who thought they were an extrovert, but because of quarantine found out they're actually an introvert. I don't know. Either, I would say probably not. And I would say if people found out they were one or the other, introvert, extrovert, it's probably that they didn't quite understand the terms, and now they have a better understanding of what that actually means. We've talked about this a whole lot. Well, if people say, oh, I'm an introverted extrovert, what they really mean is that they like being around people, but then they need to go fuck off and be alone. Alright, where can we go mining? I'm assuming that there's somewhere close. Let's look at the system map, because otherwise why would I have docked here? We got this place with the rings. I'm assuming that this is a good place for stuff. What things? I don't know. Let's find out. Quarantine taught me that even as an introvert, I occasionally need human contact. Yes, that's just a human trait. That is for every human. I know I always bring up the monkeys and the baby monkeys and the cloth mother experiment. I don't know why I need a different example, but that's what it makes me think of every time. Like, this has been scientifically proven that contact with other people is a human need. Also, that's probably part of why solitary confinement in prison is, like, especially fucked up and cruel. Because humans are not meant to be alone, like, forever. Eventually they will need to have face-to-face interaction with somebody else. It is as essential as food and water and shelter. How long you can go without will vary. Let's see, what was I looking at? Ring Metal Rich? Sounds good to me. Let's go. So we're going to be mining at She Ursae Majoris AB2. You are more than welcome to join. If you are not in our private group session, just let me know that you want to join. You can do !join. You'll need to add me as a friend, and I will plop you into the game. Just let me know so that I can add you to the wing. We can make sure everyone's in the same instance. Blah 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 blah, etc. I had a thought. Where did it go? It wasn't about mining. Oh, something that when I was in therapy, and I think this is, I don't know where I had this idea from, but like, I almost had a sense of, not necessarily shame, like, I felt like there was something wrong that I needed. I was like, I was trying to figure out how, what was it exactly? I'm partially remembering and partially not remembering. Darren Halil, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the harp. Here is your meerkat. Welcome dance. Hey, El Ravager, how you doing? Miss IRL RPG sessions, even as an introvert? Hell yeah, dude. You think you're somewhere in between? Want to be among people I like and respect, but don't want to be the center of attention. Different. Solitary confinement is torture. Yes. We use both my current partners, so I get regular human interaction. So lucky. In the long time ago when I had no relationships, I could just stroll around the local mall and get my human interaction quota in. Yeah. Being alone around people is also helpful. Get out on the weekends for shopping or hiking with your cousin. That's nice. I can't go outside because people in Portland are shitlords. Which is why I stopped running. It made me sad. Oh, right. I was trying to say a thing. I also need to make sure that I am stocked up. So let's go to... Let's go ahead, ship integrity, and we'll go to restock, because I need to make sure I've got all my limpets and whatnot. And look, I've got none, so that's no good. But yeah, it was something like... I was pissed off. Here's what it was. It just took me a while to get back to that brain space from when I was in therapy. So I started a thought and then I got distracted and couldn't remember. I was getting angry with myself because I felt like I'm super independent. So feeling super lonely and like needing to be around people. I mean, I know I'm an extrovert, but like even beyond that, I was like mad that I couldn't last longer being alone. And my therapist was like, guess what? That's a human need. I don't know why you're beating yourself up about it. In, different words, obviously. And I was like, yeah, that's really dumb. Like, I'm beating myself up and I'm getting mad at myself for needing something that all humans need. I don't beat up anyone else for needing this. Just me. And I was like, that's stupid. I'm gonna stop now. I feel like I don't really need a lot of seismic charges. Because we don't really do a lot of core mining. I'll just take a couple, just for kicks. And then limpets. I forget what the sweet spot was, so I'll go with 92. I had a lot of limpet dying problems last time. Let's go to repair. Yeah, it was something, it's one of those things where like, you don't realize how shitty you're being to yourself. What is this restock? What do you think I need to be restocking, madam? I don't trust that. And you're like, no, that's, you need someone else to like, hold up the mirror and be like, hello, you're being real mean to yourself for something that's totally normal. Really can't shake my air addiction. Did figure out I can go a lot longer without physically being with someone than I thought. At the beginning of quarantine, was so surprised that I went like 3 months or so without immediately falling into depression. I was like, damn, that was a long time, Lecta, good job. Then I was a fucking mess. That was the most extravagant response to fall I've ever had. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. How are you doing today? Applied for a vaccine, wonderful. Hey MS, how are you doing? Lecta, don't you dare need food or air. I know, right? My ADHD, when I was growing up, I never really found a way to deal with it. They always just stuffed me full of pills, then wondered, why isn't this working out? Oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the microphone. But now that I'm an adult, I look back on it and think about how I never really got proper therapy for it, so I don't have any proper outlets, but I do have certain techniques that work for me, like taking showers or just wearing it out with a bunch of different things. That's nice. Hey, Rohunt, how you doing? Me hitting quarantine like I'm already depressed and touch-starved. Yeah. That's why I thought, okay, because I had just started making friends in, like, the meat space. Because I had just moved to Portland not too long before, and I started attending the Portland Online Broadcasters meetups. Those are once a month, but I, like, started to get to know the people there, and it was a nice, like, once a month get out and socialize, like, face-to-face with people. And, like, actually have, conversations instead of just the casual, like, there's people around, or like I'm talking to the cashier for, 5 seconds, So it had been a couple of months of that, and I started making friends, started having people to hang out with, and then it was like, and quarantine, and I was like, fuck. Philra, thank you for being a patron of the hype for 8 months. I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here's your royal salute. How are you doing? I think you can go to advanced maintenance to find out. I did. I went to advanced maintenance, Fall Harbor. Also, hi, how you doing? To make sure I had limpets and stuff. I just didn't fill up on limpets and things. Been a mess since before quarantine. Quarantine made it worse. I feel like I'm kind of in the same realm. Like, I was really in just sort of a scrambled, discombobulated, sad place. But then I went through 9 months of therapy, and I was like, okay, this is fine. I got this. And then quarantine lasted forever. Just noticed, I live in times of pandemic before pandemic. I've not changed that much what I do and how I do things. Maybe it's good or not. You be the judge. As long as you are happy, that's all that matters. Phil Roth hug. A fucking mess? Well, you the fucking best hugger. Love your whole face. I love your whole face. Your last hug I got? Oh no! I mean, like, I'm honored, but also I want everyone to have all the hugs that they need, so that immediately makes you go, oh no! I'll make friends in your meat space. My meat space is very friendly. Okay, is anyone coming mining with me? Is anyone coming mining with me so that I know if I'm expecting anybody before I... Sorry, I didn't notice. Oh, no. It's totally fine. No worries. Good that I currently live with my parents again. Got all mom hugs. Aw, yeah, that would be nice. What's happening? We're just doing some mining in Elite Dangerous. I just got to my ship and restocked. And, somebody loves it. Wobsies. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the cult of the hype. Here is your meerkat. Welcome dance. I hope that you enjoy it. Basically just being bored a lot. I feel like you need constant entertainment, otherwise you literally die of boredom. Things that entertain most people like me are video games, watching videos, just filling your day with pointless tasks that we find fun. One of those things includes eating, so I eat a lot. I love eating. That I'm totally the... I have nothing else to do, so I wander into the kitchen. I stopped... it just got expensive for me to keep snacks in the house. Because I just mindlessly eat, even though I'm not hungry. I'm like, I don't have money for that. Utopia Heart, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. Here is your meerkat. Welcome, dance. Hello, how you doing? Now that I think about it, last hug I got was from you at PAX, and you took it back. I don't remember why. So you know what? You can have it again. Oh, sorry. You know, I'm 3 people's last hugs that I know of. I'm a big hugger. I hug a lot. Am I hungry or am I bored? I find it hard to be bored. And here's why. I have too many fucking hobbies. There's always something for me to do. The problem is, do I have the energy to do these things? Like, I have had 0 energy to play games. Often I have 0 energy to even watch, like, scripted television or things I need to, like, that, like, I'm really want to get into the story of. Do I have the energy to focus on a book? You know, like, do I have the energy? Which is, pre-quarantine, not a problem. I'm gonna launch out here. Pre-quarantine, not an issue. After a year in quarantine, big fucking problem. So yeah, do I have the energy for these activities? But also, sometimes it's not that I'm bored, it's that I'm antsy. And that I feel trapped. So doing things inside of my apartment it's not going to cut it, because what I want to do is something that I can't fulfill, whether that's being social or like going outside, but it's like nighttime, so spooky for a tiny lady to go be outside at night by herself, or like go for a run, which again can't do in quarantine. Like these things that I possibly had outlets for are not things that I can partake in, So it's not really an issue of boredom, it's an issue of like all these sedentary solo activities are not gonna fucking cut it. So what I might say is I'm bored, but what I really mean is that I'm antsy and I need something that's more than what I have available. Oopsies. Went out to HD 155. Otherwise I join you. Okay. This is some Caribbean stuff. We're listening to the ska station right now. I've been enjoying it. Got one of my 2 vaccines. Lucky duck. I'm so happy for all of you getting vaccines, and I'm just like, when's my turn? And the answer is not anytime soon. So cry about it, you rank bitch. I'm being facetious, mostly. Let's get you into the group session here. Invite to private group. Schmoopy doop boop boop. Waking up black, I'm too tired to even just get out of bed and do stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that is something that has to exhaust you. Someday the world will be different. I eat to distract myself from feels. It's not an easy coping mechanism to unlearn, but I try. I mean, I still find myself wandering into the kitchen. I just don't have anything to shove in mouth. Like, I don't have any chocolate. I don't have any snacks, and I hate cooking. So I just look at all the stuff I have and sigh and come back to my computer. Moved in this new area where I've seen a lot of people jogging, but of course mostly white folks. So I do want to work out outside, but like, what if they call the cops on me? I'm so sorry. That's a whole other layer. Like, I don't feel comfortable at night because I'm a tiny lady, and during the day because Portland is full of shitlords who don't wear masks and like will spit on the ground when you're within, a few feet of them. Or, like, come up and like try to be in your face. So just from a safety from COVID standpoint, I can't go running anymore. That was a whole other layer, and I'm sorry that anybody has to deal with. Part of my guess is shorthand for I have loads of things I want to do, but I'm experiencing a wave of apathy. Yes! You know what? I described myself the other day as apathetic but sensitive. Like, I don't give a shit about anything. Nothing is worth my time or my feelings unless I'm very sensitive, so if you hurt me or if you make me happy, either way, that will definitely tilt me into extreme feelings. But nothing was doing that. Nothing was giving me feelings. So apathetic but sensitive. It's very inconvenient. Sad sounding wink wonk. No, people don't understand what's going on. We have to be safe. Please be safe, everybody. Yeah. I trust that the people in here are smart, right? And we're gonna do our best to be safe. You forgot about COVID? Still wearing my mask, but I forgot it's a thing. I can't forget it's a thing because I always get stuck with the people who won't wear masks on the bus. And then I have to be the mask police. That's why I'm trying to find a bike so that I can bike to work instead of having to take public transit. So I don't have to worry about being trapped in a small space with these people. But it's like, inevitably, there's always multiple people who are fuckheads. So I can't forget. I'm sad I can't get the vaccine yet. Happy that my own 80-year-old grandma's getting it. Yeah, my grandma's gotten at least 1 dose. I'm hoping my grandpa has 2. There we go. No. What happened to my... Oh, surface scanner's out of range. I was like, but... Why are you out of range? I need to shoot these rings. I'm so close. What you talking about? Are you kidding me? There we go. Shoot it. Plop it. Bop it. Scoot it. Boot it. Patoot it.
Surface scan complete.
Why is this all sorts of backwards? It's weird.
Surface scan complete.
Alright. What hotspots do we got here? Did I not get this little ring-a-ling-a-ding-dong? There's a little middly ring. Excuse me. Shoot it! Use the mask on just your lips. I know! I'm like, why even bother wearing one? Or like, if you're gonna wear it around your chin, don't even bother. Just don't even have one. That is way more angering. That's way more upsetting to me than someone just straight up not having a mask at all. I'm like, what is wrong with you? It's not that hard. And trust me, MS, it is not just Mexico. Like, I hate going outside now because it's just an exercise in how much do I want to yell at these people? Or do I want to just kind of be on my way? And I get getting very volatile with people. Like, your nose is out, you fucking cunt! Like, that's... like, Hulk smash! Like, that's the level that I'm at. So what used to be an enjoyable activity, i.e. being outside and, like, just going for a walk, is an exercise in restraint, and then I don't have the resilience for it anymore. I need to figure out Alexandrite. What's good here anymore? Is Alexandrite good? Benitoite. Benitoite. Benny's real toit. Yeah, complying. Ugh. Fuck. Luckily down here in south of Salem, people wear masks. Some of them obviously begrudgingly, but they still do it. I mean, I don't like doing it. I fucking hate it. It's annoying and I don't want it on my face. But guess what? I don't want to kill people. Big sigh. Musgravite. Are any of these good? Are any of these even okay? It doesn't have to be like the most slammin' of earnings, but just out of what we've got here. Sounds like it's time to help Luck to find a bike. Yeah, if I had a car, I'd go on so many car rides. I would drive everywhere. Just like go for a drive so I can go see things outside of my apartment. Went to Idaho for work, had to go into a store, not a single person, employee, or customer was wearing a mask. No! Wing meet. Why don't you invite me to a wing? You've got the power! I too get unreasonably... I don't think it's unreasonably angry, but it's like not good for my... for my health. Like, for me, like, I wanna be happy, right? That's my goal in life, is to be happy. And I can't when people being fucking idiots. Generalius, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. Here is your meerkat welcome dance. I mean, yeah, Painite, but I don't see any Painite here. That's the problem. I've got Alexandrite, Benitoite, and Musgravite? I don't see anything else. I can go someplace else. I guess I'll just fly towards Alexandrite. Oh. That's not what I want. No, I want the hat spec. I guess we'll see how much it's worth. Other people in this country need to look up definition of Dunning-Kruger. Some people on trails don't. Yeah, I went on one walk with a friend. We were both kept masked and kept distance from each other. This was earlier in quarantine. And just the amount of people not wearing a fucking mask wasn't as high as, you know, city center, but still. There was one person we passed twice, and they were doing the, like, oh, I've got it in my back pocket, I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna take it out, and like, they never got there. I was like, bitch, we've seen you twice now! Did I tell you about my friend who took Black Lives Matter out of his tag as soon as March hit? I saw that. I'm sorry I didn't respond. Monday and Tuesday were really difficult for me, and I barely spoke to anybody. Sorry, I forgot. I'm like, okay, bye. Musgravite? Okay, we'll do that. Daddy11, how you doing? Hey, Bison. Oh, you can only core mine that, alright. Yeah, I started wearing 2 masks. Just this last time I went out. Alright, where's Muskie? Now, do I really have to surface scan this shit again? Shoot it. Because I don't see the dots anymore. Da 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 dun 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 dun. I don't see it. Where did it go? Oh wait, there's a Painite hotspot. Ha! Never mind. Where's that? Let's go over there. Derp 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 derp. Is it this one? No, it's literally under my butt. Okay, I found it. Yeah, I had someone on the bus yesterday arguing with me. Like, they were wearing their mask down here. Like, not even on their chin. And I was just like, can you please cover your nose and your mouth? I have to specify. Cover your nose and mouth with your mask. And I had like this, like they begrudgingly did it for like 2 minutes while we had a conversation, but they tried to say like, oh, you'll be safer in the front of the bus. And I was like, it's not just about me though. And it's, you know, there's other people on the bus with you. They were sitting like right behind somebody else too. And I was like, it's for your safety too. It's like, well, you know, people shouldn't just believe things because the government says so. And I was like, I agree with you. I was doing that thing, like when you play a game and you're talking to an NPC and you're trying to say, okay, how am I going to get through to this specific person? And I was like, okay, well, I agree with you that, oh fuck, this is gonna take forever. I agree with you that, you know, critical thinking is important and that you should, you know, examine things and not just believe it because the government says so, but considering it's not just our government and it's the entire world, and scientists from all over the globe are in agreement, I think it's pretty safe to say that it's accurate and that we should believe it. But as soon as, like, they said something else that I couldn't quite hear. And as soon as they turned back around, they pulled their mask back down. I was like, ugh! And of course, that's when the bus decided, hey, we're not gonna move for 20 minutes, so you get to be stuck with this guy!
Scan detected.
I was so mad. His reason for taking Black Lives Matter out was that he had ally fatigue? What the fuck? That's super fucked up. We're all tired, but like, that's not a real ally. I'm just gonna call that out right the fuck now. Like, black people can't stop being black. Therefore, if you want to be an ally, you can't just stop being an ally. That's not how that works. That's like if you're... This is a shitty metaphor, but it's the first thing that popped into my head. That's like saying to your partner, like, I don't feel like being in a relationship this week. I'm just gonna take a week off because I'm tired. It's not how that works. Ooh, that is enraging. What a shitty person. Such a performative thing, yeah. What the fuck happened to empathy? I don't know! You were trying to make an IRL persuasion check, I was. And I succeeded partially, I had a partial success. I'm tired of helping now. I'm gonna go take a nap. No! Let me just stop being a black person. I'm so tired. Oh, my friend, I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck! I wasn't boosting A because I was talking to you guys. I'm so distracted. I'm loving all these conversations. I love you guys. Can I just say, I'm glad that everyone here is a lovely, reasonable, smart person. Thank you all for being you. I'm sorry for going on like the complain train today. I wouldn't just slap a liberal tag on it and call it a day. I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from, but yeah, there's plenty of people who don't, it's like, who don't think that just because we have a Democrat in office means that everything's magically fixed. There's a lot of work to do. It's built into the system. We gotta fix the fucking system. That's gonna take a really long time and a lot of effort. Alrighty, this is a fairly difficult battle. I think I'll just plop down another archer. I'm gonna be right up in this biz. Let's do it. Do it! Do it! Won't be my girl. I like this song. Oh, you might want to see where I'm going, huh? Whee! Spaced out! Woo! Alright, let's get over here. I've done 0 mining yet, and I've been live for 2 hours.
Scan detected.
What you scanning me for, Bishop? What you doing? I keep forgetting that I have boost. Boost! I don't have landing gear down. I'm just getting impatient. I got used to my eagle going super fast. Super fast. I need to put my leg down so I can bounce around and not wiggle the camera. Yeet! Love levels reciprocated. That's real cute, Warren. Thank you. Buy the new appreciation package now! B to A. Do I have my wingling on? I do. Follow my beacon, because I don't actually know where I am. Oops. Yes, we have. Hey, Black Lives do matter. Yeah, they do, Uncle Boris. Hello and welcome. How are you doing today? And Rohan, I appreciate you always being willing to educate. I'm sure that that takes an infinite amount of energy. And it's honestly not work that you should have to do. So thank you for taking that on. Because it's for the good of everybody, right? The world can only be better by seeking to learn and to understand. It's really to understand other people. Yeah, I'm in a Python. I had tried out the Python for combat and hated it. Alright, so here we are. Let's put on, this lad and get to Let's prospect. And collect these. This is one of the few times, when I'm mining, is one of the few times that you will see me one of the few times you'll see me on Flight Assist on. This and combat. I can go mining with Flight Assist off, but I choose... Leopleurodon! I choose to, so that I can, so I don't have to pay super attention. I can talk to you guys and look at chat. Bouncing your chair, thought you were in an actual spaceship. I'm just bouncy. Seem like the type to like the Furta. I don't have a Furta. I got a Chieftain, which I do like. It seems to do a lot more. Looking for Painite here.
Asteroid scan complete.
I'm supposed to be like right in the hotspot, but it's not. Haven't found anything yet. We've only scanned two places so far.
Programming input drone.
You prefer the thick, tanky ships? They do so much damage. Yeah, I prefer, I think I like a balance. I was running the Vulture before, but I wanted to do more damage, so I've got the guns that go brrrr, which is pretty fun. Praestodium was pretty okay, wasn't it? I forget.
Asteroid scan complete.
That's me trying to focus. I do like a lot of this, and I make a lot of noises. Uncle Boris, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the heart. Here is your meerkat. Welcome It'd be less painful if I get paid for it. I mean, there are, in some disciplines, and hopefully this will open up, like diversity consultants for. I know someone who is a diversity consultant for the gaming space, and I know that's like tip of the iceberg, right? It's small, but it's still important, and so like maybe there will be like programs for not exactly consulting. My brain is not coming up with words anymore. I said all the smart things in the first couple hours of the stream, and now I'm just like da 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 da. I got nothing. What I mean is, maybe there will be positions where you can like go to schools and be like, hey, let me teach you some shit, and you get paid for it. I had a better way to say that. Gonna go commit kill in my bed. Have a good one. Alright, thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Four jumps away. Okie dokie. Oopsies. I clicked out of the video game. I'm sorry. Should I save myself for pay night? That is the question.
Programming Limpet Drone.
I'm supposedly right in the center of the hotspot here. Or are there other things that are worth picking up? Because I have yet to find any pay night here.
Oh, look! I love it!
And Utopia Heart, I would say I don't necessarily agree with that. What? Oh, it's not in the rock yet. I was like, why are you not showing me things? Who loves it? Hamster Souffle, that is a fantastic name. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hop. Here is your meerkat welcome dance. So, for example, if someone of color says this behavior or this whatever, this phrase, whatever it is they're talking about, XYZ is not okay. If I don't understand it, I try to understand it. Like, if I see it on Twitter, I'll go in the replies, because inevitably there's going to be someone saying, I don't understand, can you explain it to me? I see it as an opportunity to learn, because kind of what Rohan was saying, like, I don't have the same point of view. I don't have the same life experience. So it's not for me to say whether these people are overreacting or being overly sensitive. It's my job to then say, let me try to understand. And if it's not in the replies, then there's Google. There's lots of ways that you can... I take it as an opportunity for self-reflection and say, okay, I didn't know that this was not okay. I've learned a thing now, and maybe I don't quite get it, but I will, stay within appropriate boundaries. Like, if someone says that something due to their life experience is not okay, I'm just gonna trust them that it's not okay, even if I don't understand it fully. Whether I ever understand it fully. Best welcome dance, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out. I still have yet to find any pay night, and I'm right in the center of this motherfucker. I've found Praesodium, Osmium, I forget which ones of these were okay to pick up. Especially, I try to do this especially on the internet. Like, in social situations, it's easier to just take the person at their word because you probably know them. And you know that they're not trying to, like, pull a fast one or something. But, like, especially on the internet, I feel like if a person of color is going out of their way to point something out and to try and educate, they're opening themselves up to a lot of trolling, and like they're putting their safety at risk. So I sure as fuck better listen. You know? I mean, and I do agree that oftentimes white people have a blind spot for racism, totally agree, but that goes for every person has a blind spot to experiences that they have not been confronted with, whether that's personally or just like something, like when we were talking about being poly earlier today. Looking back, there was no way in hell that I was ever monogamous, but like I didn't even fucking know. Like, you're never going to know everybody's point of view and everybody's experience. And sometimes it's like, well, duh. Or like learning about people's struggles with mental health. This can be applied to literally... Oh, panhandle me daddy, I will, Dins. But this can be applied to literally everything. Humans are very smart, but they can also be very oblivious and very daft. And sometimes it just takes somebody phrasing something in such a way or like laying it out for you to be like, oh shit, well obviously. But I didn't realize it because no one told me before. Also, I need to close these blinds. 1 second. Cause I'm getting blinded. Dins, how you doing, my dear? Don't look at my boobies! Don't look at them! Hey, Wolf and Shadow, how you doing? $93. What does that mean, and why do I feel like it's not a good thing? Oh, you mean the number up there? That's the number of patrons of the hype we have. Akri, and hello, welcome. So that's the number of current subscribers. I haven't found any pay night. Any of you? Good, how's the mining? We just barely got here, and I've been way more interested in talking to people today. So we haven't really gotten much of anywhere. I've prospected a couple of spots, but I'm supposedly in a pay night hotspot, and I haven't found any. Haven't found any of anything. Only here to do a protect and hang? Fair enough, do whatever you want, friend. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Good to see you. Some funky harmonica going on. We got gold. Is gold good? I'm gonna start to just mine whatever the fuck. Just trying to keep up with chat here. Sorry, guys. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Collector limpet expired.
Have you guys found anything to mine? I want to shoot lasers, pew pew! Forgive me if I don't read everything out. I am, keeping an eye on the conversation. It is an important conversation to have. I just also, my brain is starting to die a little bit. I need a little, like, mental break from making smart words. So, I'm listening. I have no more talkies. I have the listens.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Oh, thank you for watering me. That is important. Mother dicks! Just give me some painite! Blah! Oh, painite, but daddy. Yes, Dins is very precise in his wording at all times.
Expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Prospector
Don't tell me no. I'm spending all my limits just prospecting. Is there anything else worth mining?
prospector limpet engaged. Scan complete.
You guys are being silly. I love that we're adding humor. It's totally my jam. Like serious talks with a certain amount of humor. So like you learn and you know, important work gets done, but also penis! Oh shit, I'm all of those. Yeah, you are. You are cishet and very white.
Expired. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
I'm only two of those things.
Limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
The gay in me gives me a band pass. Sorry, Rohunt, I am very much the oppressive class. No getting around that. Jive with us, though.
Speaking of space lasers, pew pew me, daddy.
Pew pew me daddy! Hell yes! Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that cheer. You are the first 2 cheers of the month, I believe. Thank you. I appreciate that. All my followers are mostly queer white folks. When I say no white folks in my stream, there's nothing but white folks in there. That's pretty funny.
Asteroid scan complete.
Get out of here. Get out of here. You're all pale and shit.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
I'm bi, so I'm half queer. I'm pan. Like, gender matters not to me. Are you a cool person?
Limpet engaged.
Cool. Like, then there is potential for romance. I haven't found anything.
Programming limpet drone.
I'm gonna be out of limpets before I find any painite. Have you guys found anything at all? Student coming into office hours, be back in a bit. Alright, Dins, thank you for being here, coming to say hi to us. I hope that it goes quickly and smoothly so you can come back!
Prospector limpet engaged.
Alright, I'm gonna just start shooting shit. Like, I can't be bothered.
Asteroid scan complete.
Oops. What? Why you no shooting? Shooty pew pew, please. Oh, balls. What? Lasers! I don't have my hard points out. We went over this a million times. I'm so used to it being being that if I just shoot, it goes. But then also wait, why are you what are you shooting? Don't be shooting. Are those collectors? Okay, collectors are fine. Oh no, those are not mine. Okay, that's fine. That's also fine. What do you mean thermal overload? Thermal overload my dingus.
Limpet drone error. Deploy
Cargo.
cargo scoop deployed.
Gonna go play Space Game 2. Alright, Rohunt, have a good time. Thank you for being here and hanging out with us. I hope you have a wonderful... all genders have butts. That's the important part. Do you have a butt? How much fat is in that behind? It's a different thing. That is of no import. Although, we all know that a thick booty is very nice. But I'm not gonna be... Okay, what the fuck is wrong with my lasers here? Something is not right. No, my usage is only 80, so why am I getting thermal overload? Discriminate the fuck out of me! No pips and weapons? That'll do it. That'll do it! I don't know how that happened. Thank you. I was like, I know I'm missing something obvious. Couldn't remember what it was. Show us your hard points, Daddy! Should try Starbound. I've heard about Starbound. Hey, No Name, welcome back. Nothing special. How you doing? Juicy dumpies. Don't. I don't like it. No dumpies. Do not dumpy me, daddy. The next space game I want to try is either Breath Edge or No Man's Sky. Do I have either of those? No, I do not. But in theory, had I these video games, it's not that good, honestly. That's funny. Do I have not prospectors, do I have collectors out? I don't. Collector me daddy? Hello? Am I out of limpets? Like, what the It says 0 out of 62, so I'm not out of limpets. Or I don't have any to shoot, they're all out, that's the thing. No Man's Sky, you say? Yes, in theory, No Man's Sky. Or No Man's Ski, as I like to call it. Let's check our inventory, what's going on here? Alright, so gold and osmium are not like the greatest in the land, but I'll take it. We haven't found any painite. Gays, why are all these guys so hot? Lesbians, why are these girls so hot? Bye, why is everyone so hot? Pansexuals, why is literally everyone so hot? Why are these non-binary folks so hot? Why is the world full of hot people? Bought Breath Edge yesterday, but I got caught up in Final Fantasy XIV, so I have actually to play it. People keep saying it's like Subnautica, but in space and funny. Having never played Subnautica, I'm like, I only have a vague idea of what that means. Why human hot? Yeah. I've joked about this before, but it's so accurate to me. I'm like, are you a human? Yes. Are you an alive human? Yes. Then I'm into it. Like, that's the joke. You're loving Breath Edge? Do you think I would like it? I feel like you have a decent grasp of the things I enjoy at this point. What? Oh, there's. I got tricked by the Painite hotspot. I was like, there's Painite over. No, there's no Painite over there. I refuse to believe. Let me know if you guys find anything good.
Programming drone.
Why don't I go fly over towards you? Where are my friends? Nothing good so far. Well, what you got over there? Who's over there? Who's on first? Manganese. Collect is... That's not who I'm trying to find here. Who's in this rock? Oh, that's my collector. Lel? Lel?
Programming unit drone.
Ooh. You know what? Oh, there's a rock right here. Why don't I just shoot at it? See what happens. Just shoot at it. People flirting with Lecta like, I got a pulse that will go all night long. Now, I'm a little embarrassed to have to say, did someone actually say that to me, or are you joking? I know you're bringing it up as a joke, but considering my last couple Fridays, I gotta double check. Been in since the beginning. More Final Fantasy talk that I don't understand, which is fine. You guys are more than welcome to talk about things that I don't understand.
I like people getting to know each other and making friends.
I believe y'all take care. Bye, Rohan. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a wonderful day. Have fun playing Space Game. We'll see you another time. You're joking. Okay.
Taking heat damage.
Only slightly embarrassed. Ooh. Ooh, I will remind everybody. Speaking, if you want to see me embarrass myself, oh, this is depleted. I'm just shooting it for no reason. Great. Well, there you go. I've embarrassed myself. But I mean, if you want to see me embarrass myself even more so, then come on down to the charity pub crawl on Saturday, which we will be going to as a group after movie night. It begins at, I think, 4 p.m. For us, it'll probably... We won't get there until probably 4:30 or 5, depending on the movie that we watch. But it starts at 4 and goes till 10. That's Pacific. So, as long as you are of drinking age, you're more than welcome to come along for the ride. It is for charity. It is to raise money for Child's Play. Any amount that you can toss in is welcome, and you can just come hang out, meet some cool people, and have a good time. Why flirt when can hug? Now I'm trying to think, is there a way to do both? Is there a flirty hug? Because I feel like there's a flirty hug. Because there's definitely hugs that can indicate, I am interested, hello. I've given those hugs before. Usually it's when you pull away too. Like there's the during hug, which is a little harder to tell, but like when you pull back and you see the eyes, that's how you know. Can I do my usual bar activities, which is to flirt with a cute lady but stay silent in my bar stool eating pub food? Yeah, you can. You're not required to have a mic or a camera. If you just want to like be a fly on the wall, absolutely, you can do that if you want to. Survival game requires you to return back to your ship every 1 to 2 minutes for more oxygen. Can you handle that? You'll enjoy the humor. Will I enjoy the humor? That's the part that I'm not sure that I will enjoy. There's an awkward hug? No, we don't joke about... We don't joke about sexual harassment here. Thanks, but no thanks. Try again. It can, yeah. It can linger on the hips. You do upgrade your O2 limit as you go. I don't mind that. That kind of seems... like Outer Wilds in a way. In a very roundabout way that I won't discuss because spoilers. But you get what I mean. You've played it, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do want to make it clear here because we've gotten a lot of new people and people who don't really necessarily know me and the community. If we are ever making jokes about like flirting and being like extra thirsty, there's always the implied consent. Not that you should, when you're interacting with somebody else, imply consent. Consent should be very obvious and verbalized. But when we're using a shorthand because we're familiar with each other and we know that we are always going to ask for consent. So we're using a shorthand because we know that we do that. Just as a rule, we all do that. So I just want to make that clear that because we're all familiar with each other and we know that that is a given, that we are going to ask for consent, we're using a shorthand when we vagina.
Consent me, daddy.
Consent is fucking hot. Ooh, it's been... So, romance novels are notoriously really bad about consent. Really bad about consent. But we've been reading some more like modern or currently written books that have excellent consent, and I'm just like, oh, did it get hot in here? Like, it's nice. It's nice to see the changes. We're near a brown dwarf, that's why you're overheating? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Not a high touch amount person, so hugs for me generally border on flirty. You know, I forget that people are like that. If I'm giving or receiving a hug, it's for a few reasons. I'm very, very comfortable with the person, I'm attracted to the person, or obligated because they're family. I see. Keep seeing these typed texts that look like someone's trying to send an emote. Oh, that's if you have BTTV. That's why you're not able to see the things that say hype and then an emote, such as, what's a good example? This one, or this one. You see them on the screen, but you need the BTTV extension to have them appear in the chat box. Thank you, Uncle Travis, for that cheer. I appreciate it. Don't critical me.
I'll fuck you up.
How come nobody has written a book called 50 Shades of Gay? Oh, I'm sure that's out there. Also, 50 Shades of Grey is a horrible BDSM book. Horrible. I haven't read it myself, but I've heard from many people who I trust on the topic. It's horrible. That's horrible. That is bad BDSM practices. Not safe. Barely consensual. If, like, at all. It's bad. It's real bad. Going to lurk. Thank you for lurking. Thanks for lurking, Toasty. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, shit, we have a battle. How long have we had a battle? God, I'm so bad about this today. Earth Edge has resource gathering and crafting. Interaction with the storyline. AI is funny at times. There are more varied and different situations in Subnautica. So I haven't played Subnautica. I watched... Excuse me. Woo! I watched, a decent amount of it. It was a while ago, but I was paying less attention to the game itself and more attention to the community. Alright, what we got here? Jousting tournament. Joust me, daddy! Plop. Start the battle. Woo! Oh, you can't see. Hit. Go, go, go! Fight! Go, fight, win! Yeah, MS leading the charge. Go, friend, go! Go! 50 Shades of Grey is Twilight fanfic that the author got published because the Twilight author found out about it and tried to get it taken down. Oh shit. I didn't know they tried to get it taken down. Yeah, 50 Shades has consent violation. Yeah, that's what I've heard. How do you pronounce the first part of your name, Sinkhole? Funny thing is, human eye can only see 27 shades of gray. On mobile, so I don't think I can get it. I don't know. I think you should be able to. Your wife dislikes the book. Sunstone, yes! I have not finished Sunstone. That is a comic. That is a comic. Whew!
I gotta just bleh, 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 bleh.
It's very good. I love it. Dream Squasher. Wow. What a name.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. Here is your meerkat. Welcome, dance.
Thank you for the blessings, the Gesundheits. Sunstone is so precious. Figure 4. If you don't have a fear of the ocean, this game will give you a fear of the ocean. Major. Oh! Major sinkhole. That was a horrible. You don't salute like this. Also, I'm not left-handed. Gideon the Ninth. I feel like that was suggested as an alt for Vaginal Fantasy Book Clone? Book Clone? Book Club? BTTV won't work with the Twitch app, but might work if you use Chrome. I know for a fact it works if you use Chrome. The elevator pitch is lesbian necromancers in space. Yes! Okay, I would like that, please. Please and thank you. Yes. A necromancer is just a healer that won't give up. Ha! That's a good one. I like that. Alright, Queen's Ploy. This is the boss battle. Put down your beefy beef castles. I think I'm going to use... Who dis? No. I want... Yeah, let's use a mage. Big beefy mage! Thank you guys for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I know I say that all the time, but like, you're choosing to spend your free time with me and a bunch of goofballs, and I really appreciate that. Hey, Chell! Sorry, I heard lesbian. Yeah, you did, girl. Lesbians everywhere! Gideon the Ninth? We were talking about romance books. And thank you for lurking. Wait, I have a choice? No, you don't. You have to be here. No one is allowed to not be here. You're only allowed to leave if you use your safe word, and your safe word is work. Or like food. Okay, back to work. But I'll be thinking about lesbians. When are you not? I'm surprised that your music just doesn't have the word lesbians as like a whisper track on every single one that you do. Probably because you're good at your job. Then you know that as much as we love lesbians, not everything calls for lesbians. Nearly everything calls for lesbians, but there's like 1 or 2 instances, maybe. Selecta has an Untitled Goose Game on her wish list. How could you not have played this? Selecta is so the goose. Cause it was on Switch for a while, and I don't have a Switch. Ha, Selecta just gave me a safe word. Oh shit, that's my free time, bye! Your free time is not free! Ah!
As you know, I am the queen, and I say that you must be here at every moment that you are physically able to be at a phone or a computer.
It is by royal mandate. Work, that's a shitty safe word. I know. I'm being silly because I know that a lot of people put the stream on when they're at work, and they're doing a work lurk, being a good work lurker. Does beer qualify as a safe word? To be, jokes aside, you want a safe word that you can be like 100% sure that it won't come out, it won't fly out of your mouth when you're banging. So, if you know for a fact that you will never just like exclaim beer in the middle of sexy times, then sure, that can be your safe word. I'll make a shit post just for you that's just a really sexy track with whispering lesbians. Yes. Can I just have whispering lesbians like all the time? I'll ask you to record yourself. I'm not gonna get off of myself saying lesbians. Gideon the Ninth is less romance as erotic scenes, more sci-fi murder mystery with developing romance. I mean, I'm down with that too. Not everything can be Kushiel's Dart. Not everything can be Kushiel's Dart. Do I want everything to be Kushiel's Dart? Most of the time, yeah. A really good book that has some incidental romance in it, but like it's a pretty good, like kind of popcorn, easy to digest sci-fi. I think Heaven's Pawn is the first one. It's got mech suits and aliens, and it's got really cool world building, but it's not terribly science heavy. Which I appreciate science heavy, like The Expanse is wonderful. But I also, you know, the main character says, I don't really get the science of it. Like, and I kind of liked that. So, like, there's minimal scientific explanation. It doesn't feel like anything so nutty that, you know, it's not believable. But I appreciate that they didn't want, that's not what they wanted for their book. They wanted it to be a little bit more on the action and less on the science. And so they just had the main character be like, it's over my head. Work me daddy! Mine is pineapple apparently, though I've never actually used it. What do you mean apparently? So goop me daddy is a bad safe phrase. Yes, that is not a good safe phrase. I'm a worky lurker. Thanks, Idol. I hope you're doing well. Love you. I've heard a lot of people on Twitch say pineapple is theirs. I don't know why it's so common. How I Met Your Mother, I guess? I'm working, lurking, and hanging in space. I appreciate it. Well, fine. I guess I do love my elective friend, so I'll stay. That's very generous of you. That was spot on. I forgot what I said. But I appreciate it. Nonetheless. I mean, you probably have at least one Switch in chat, but that's probably not what you meant. Oh, I thought it real loud. I'll just whisper lesbians in your ears. Oh, chill. Not in front of other people. The accent, I forgot what accent I did. What did I do? Brain exploded the last episode of The Expanse. Well, we try not to have spoilers for anything in chat, so I appreciate you being super vague. Please, nobody elaborate. But yeah, and it's not based on whether I have experienced a thing, and there is no expiration date on spoilers. People discover different hobbies and different genres throughout their lives. Case in point, I didn't grow up with consoles, so I missed pretty much every game that was on a console growing up. So I played... Hello! So, like, I played... Oh, this is depleted. Oopsies. Final Fantasy VII for the first time 5 years ago. I played Chrono Trigger 2 years ago. You know? And that would have sucked if someone had ruined Chrono Trigger for me. I would have been real mad. Real mad. Just cause like I didn't have the privilege of playing it growing up. Like that's kind of shitty to just ruin something because it's old. I didn't get to play it when it was new. You know? And I would hate to ruin something, especially something that I love, for somebody else. So that's my take on it. I ask everybody to just keep spoilers out of chat. Don't test it. I will ban you, even if you're joking. I don't like joke spoilers either. I'll be like to Switch. I also come with a Nintendo Switch. I'm trying not to blush on screen. It's like I'm playing Later Daters all over again. John C, is this why are you why Smashly doesn't use a camera? Expansively dangerous, create a perfect storm. Watching one makes me want to play the other and vice versa. That's awesome. Oh, the Brighton Abbey accent. It needs work, but thank you. I was watching Will and Laura play Rock Paper Sock, which is a rock paper scissors MMO. I think this was last Saturday? Or was this Monday? I don't remember. All I remember is that I felt like an entire piece of shit. I think it was a Sunday. I think I was hungover. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. And she was saying that she watched she was watching The Crown, and so she keeps doing the accent. And so she kept going, as you know. And then it made me want to go, as you know. I know what you meant. Once you said it, I know what you meant. It doesn't have to be in front of other people. Chill. I'm gonna tell you a joke about time travel, but you didn't like it. Probably not. Oh shit! Heat me, daddy! Stop. Smashly is much harder to make blush. She out hornies all of us. I tried to rein it in for stream. Pub crawls after hours Lecta. All bets are fucking off. Oh, this is depleted now. Okay. Like once I get and drink in me and I'm like, woo! I'm a very horny person, but the ska music isn't the thing that gets me going. Man, I've not been able to get anything. Oh. I haven't collected anything, like, at all. This has been a shit mining trip. I'm having a great time. I did miss the joke. So that happens. I didn't get it. Oh, don't worry, Uncle T. There's more horny out there for everyone. Vending machine of love? Is that an OnlyCans? Chell, I may have leaked my schedule for next week, and it might possibly include OnlyCans on Wednesday. Just saying. Actually, what is the runtime on OnlyCans? What's like the longest runtime? Because you know me, and I'm gonna talk to chat for a million years. I think I'm just hitting the same rocks. This shit's depleted. Not helpful. Let me check your Discord. I have, that's for next week's schedule. So I just posted this week because today is only day 2 of my week. My week starts on Wednesdays now. Thank you for the lurk, Bear. That one NPC miner's taking it all. Stop it! Read a book about... Ugh, no, I'm not reading the rest of that. I see it. I see it, and I don't like it. How are all of these depleted? Give me your bits! Give me your fucking bits, man! I also need to go on a break. Why are my collectors out of range? Don't be out of range. Come here. Out of range of what? You gotta be kidding me. What are you talking about? Some people play the base game for 2 hours. DLC isn't very long. Okay. Because I only have 4 hours on Wednesdays because I have to go to work. So if it's gonna take me with how much I dally and I stop and I talk to chat and this and that and the other thing, with how long it takes me to get through things, like A Long Journey to an Uncertain End, the demo that we played, when I got the email about the demo, they were like, it'll take about 20 minutes. So I was like, all right, I'll give myself 30 minutes to play it. Took me 2.5 hours. That's because I had to, like, it was a lot of reading because it's not voice acted. But also, you know, stopping and talking to chat and talking about all the little things and stuff. I know, I'm horrible at lurking too. Just been mining the same 3 asteroids for half an hour. Maybe? It's possible. I'm trying to not, but I think I keep getting turned around. Where's everybody else at? I feel like I've gotten nowhere. Having a grand old time, but I'm not making any money here. It's better when you did it in a single sitting. I'd like to. Give me your bits, I think it's gone beyond the first flirtation phase. I mean, give me your bits can be a request that can be either accepted or denied.
Taking heat damage.
So for some people, that kind of aggressive flirting is just their style. Yeah, it's still seeking consent. And depending on the situation, you may receive bits. Where's the wave scanner? You mean the wake scanner? Skittle? Oh, Chell. Yeah, I think this is out too. Okay, I gotta fly out and go back in or something. Like, I'm not finding anything anywhere. It's embarrassing. My lack of mining is super embarrassing. I haven't picked up a single damn thing. But yeah, I've got a pulse wave, a D-scanner, a link, a this, a that. It doesn't... It has not helped me. I'm here for a girl who knows what she wants. Fair. I also would enjoy a girl who knows what she wants. I find it a lot harder to pick up women than it is to pick up dudes. I need a wave scanner? For what? This spot kind of sucks. We haven't found a single painite. I'm not even finding... excuse me, this did not... Shoot a prospector, you ding 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 ding. I'm trying to prospect this ding dang rock. There we go. This is stuff for me. It's got osmium in it. So we're not like, if we find painite, great. If not, that's fine. But yeah, I kept finding depleted rocks, or rocks that had stuff that I had previously said, hey, ignore this shit. Yeah, I always do mining laser for most things. I do have a couple of seismic charges in case I want to blast some rocks apart. But I've never needed a wave scanner or a pulse scanner for anything. Fan of receiving the aggressive flirting, it helps me because I'm often a little oblivious. Yeah, I mean, different styles for different people, right? And one person's subtle is another person's obvious. Ain't that the truth? Lecter, are you just talking about yourself and phrasing it like you're talking about other people? Going on a break. I'm going on a break, chat! I actually do need to take a break. I've been going for 3 hours and I need to use the bathroom. I will be right back. Enjoy the tunes. We've got as many more hours as we want. Probably at least 2, but probably 3 more hours. So I will see you guys in a short while.